Hey, hi, how's it going? It's been a good bit since I've been on the channel, eh? I haven't posted any, actual videos in a while, but, it is coming to the end of 2020, thank God, and, I decided to end it off on a bit of a good note. This won't be the only video. Hopefully I can get more of these videos out, because I have like 4 or 5 planned I want to do. This is one of them. But to finish off the year on a good note, I am going to be doing my top 10 favorite songs from different labels and stuff. I'm going to do, today, I'm going to do my top 10 songs from Never Say Die Records. It's a dubstep / dark electronic music bass label, whatever, that has been out for many years, and other songs that have been released on 2020, these were my top 10 favorites. No particular order. There are some that I do like more than others, I will admit that. But I'm not going to be saying them in any particular order because it would take a little bit too long to, organize it all out. So, to get us started off, I have my list right over here. You don't need to see that. It's over here. But yeah, here is my top 10 favorite songs from Never Say Die Records of 2020. All right. This first song on our list is Stupido by Spag Heddy. Now, Spag has been a long-time favorite of mine. He's just made so many great songs, whether it be from Brown Bread to Get to You to Ready the Throne, which is another one of my big favorites. But of this year, he released a lot of new songs, and one of them was this song, Stupido, on his Armageddon EP. Which was a really good EP in my opinion. A lot of cool, unique songs. But this one stood out to me out of the 5 that were on there because of it's more, I guess, like a throwback style-ish, not really. It's kind of Spag's way of doing bro step. It's his powerful, beefy, screechy sounds coming in clutch in just the most catchy patterns possible. And also just the catch before the drop is just beautiful. Also, just quick side note, this is the intro. A very vibey intro, if I do say so myself. But now to get to the important part, the drop. This build-up is just, those rapid shots. Drop 3. The fake out. Woo! And these endings before the song is done is just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Alright, up next on our list is another song from Spag Heddy. It is Raise Your Hands. It's another song from his Armageddon EP, and this one is straight up Britum, just screechy, excuse my word language, wompy, powerful Britum style, which is bro step and rhythm together. And it's just, it's just such a catchy tune as well. And the intro as well is just such a weird, twisted, corrupted kind of intro. But, it's just, it's so good. I'll give you guys a little sample of the intro. This is what I mean by, a twisted sound. It's just got such a deep guttural feel to it. It's awesome. And then this part right here is also good as well. Just the part after the beginning. Just gets the general feel of the song, and it's awesome.
Will all who wish to die please raise their hands?
Here we go. Now there are a total of 4 drops in this song, and each of them has their own little variants to the last. Drop 2. Drop 3. The little art parts right here is. And now final drop of the song, drop 4. Alright, next up we have Walls Cave In by Soltan and NAZAAR. I found out about Soltan this year from his 4 releases that came out, this being one of them. And NAZAAR I've heard about for a little bit as well. He's had some, they both make really good songs. They're both, I believe, like Middle Eastern producers. And so it's just so cool to see their styles coming together to make this Middle Eastern dubstep banger. And what a banger it is. So they start off with this more cultural intro. Like it sounds like it's straight from the Middle East with instruments to boot and everything. But these drops, oh, I cannot get enough. Soltan's metallic sounds are just through the roof, and NAZAAR with his screechy and powerful just basses are just great song they made this year. So here's a little bit of the intro. And then, of course, it's EDM. But see, we care about the drop. And then the song, well, not the song, the first drop just fades out. And then we're back at the, Middle Eastern sounding instruments. Another thing I want to point out about the song is the fact that this snare, or clap, whatever they use, is probably one of my favorite sounding percussions of the year. I have other ones, don't get me wrong, but this one is just, it just hits in a weird way that just fits so perfectly. I don't know why. It makes the song just all the more tighter and all the more just punch. Let me see if I can find an example here. Obviously, we have the second drop coming in, but I'll show you what I mean in a second. There it is. And these arps as well. These rapid parts are awesome. And then the song just fades out into oblivion. Alright, next song we have on our list is by, well, this one came out, I think, earlier in the year? I don't know. But this song is Alien X by BadKlaat. Now, BadKlaat this year wasn't exactly the best in terms of what he released, but there were 2 songs, this one and then another one I'm going to bring up later, just wait. This song, in particular, Alien X, is one of my favorites from him. It's got a weird lasery drop, and the lasers work really well for the theme. It's alien themed. Here's the intro I was talking about. Very eerie and alien-esque, I guess. Here we are to the first drop and build up, I should say. And it just gets more chunky as it goes through. And then we get to a double drop, where it's a drop right after the first drop with a build-up. No midsection. Classic rhythm pattern. This sustain, oh my gosh. Forgot to mention, the sustain in this drop is just face melting. Third drop, and I believe the final drop. I don't know. I think so. We'll see. The sustain's back. Overall, in my opinion, a really cool and unique song, at least when I first heard it. It's still pretty cool to me, at least. I know a lot of people don't like BadKlaat's style most of the time. This one is cool though, in my opinion, like I said. And it's just an overall vibey song. Like it's got a nice progression, nice switch ups, and just it's a fun song. Alright, and up next we have more Kismet and Leotrix with Adore. Now, I'm usually not a fan of more Kismet's music, but lately they've been doing really, really well. Like, they just came out with a new EP a few months back, and oh, gorgeous. But Leotrix, oh boy, Leotrix, classic rhythm boy, matched with more Kismet's just beautiful style. Oh my goodness, this song, probably one of the most beautiful songs released on Never Say Die this year, not even kidding. I mean, if you're a fan of more Kismet's other stuff that they released on their EP, on their EPs and other releases, then I guess you can say that those were the more beautiful songs. But this one's the most beautiful from the EP, in my opinion. Basically, what we get with the song is we get beautiful, oh my goodness, beautiful, vibey intro with a nice Reese bass underneath, just carrying the song, just, oh. And the leads on top are just so beautiful, the piano. This whole intro is just gorgeous. And then these drops, dirty, powerful, screechy basses. You can clearly see the mix between more Kismet and Leotrix's styles in here. With Leotrix's heavy, screechy rhythm, and then more Kismet's beautiful, colory flow on top of it. It's just gorgeous. Here's the intro I was talking about. It's just so chill and just so... And here we go to the first build-up. All the screech coming in. Woo! And then just back to the vibiness. Beautiful. The second drop is just much better, in my opinion. But it's just... And then just ends with this real, lo-fi sound. It's just... Alright, coming up next, we have ourselves IVORY and Samplifire. Samplifire being one of my favorite producers of all time. No cap. IVORY is cool, but, they both made a song that was really cool overall. But the song they made was... I'm going to see if I can try to pronounce this correctly. ckItUp. I don't know the actual pronunciation. I feel like I should, but I don't. But that's besides the point. We're talking about music, not talking about names. So, IVORY came out with his Dead Space EP right here. Here's a picture. A few months back. Oh my. A wide array of stuff here. We've got a lot of IVORY alone on some of his stuff, and then Samplifire helped him out on one of these songs. And my goodness, Samplifire just brings a whole new level of power to just the whole Brittum/rhythm sound, whatever. Oh, and I also forgot to mention, these drops, holy heck! Screechy, powerful, just guttural bass sounds that are just smacking you in the face every single time. Yeah, onto the song. Can I just mention this build-up is just, just orchestral and just tribal sounding?
Y'all got the game.
So after that wild first drop, it's more minimalistic. I mean, like, it doesn't have too much going on or very loud in-your-face sounds. I mean, these ones they're screechy, they're powerful, they're deep, and there's good progression throughout. And you can, if you know the artist well enough, you can tell the difference between their sounds coming in play. With Samplifire, with the deep guttural sub-bass and the real screechy sounds, and then Ivory coming in with a little playful bits in between. Oh, I forgot, there's one more drop. So yeah, Ivory and Samplifire with XAEA12, or however you pronounce it. Somebody please tell me how to actually pronounce it. Maybe I'll Google it later. Who knows? Alright, next up on our list is the other song from BadKlaat that I said would be on here. Bring It! Oh my goodness, does he bring it? Like I said, BadKlaat hasn't done a lot of good stuff this year. But this, whoo, doggy, just straight, powerful, Britum, screechy, just in your face with powerful drums and a catchy pattern to boot. Just, I absolutely love this song. This is probably top 3 favorite Never Say Die songs. Also, this build-up is just straight vibes.
Love it when it's like this.
And the sad thing about this song as well is the drops are really short. Like, I think they are just straight up 16 or maybe 32 bars. Well, maybe just 16. I don't know. The drops are really short. And that actually isn't terrible for the song. I mean, I love the sound that's in the drops. It's just short enough to the point where, like, it works, but too short, it feels to me, to, you know, I wish I heard the sound more. Maybe I should just, you know, hear the second drop or hear the song on repeat. Who knows? Speaking of a second drop.
Love it when it's like this.
And just ends on that epic note right there. Whew! Alright, coming back up on the list is another Spag Heddy song. And this one is my favorite Spag Heddy song of all time, actually. But if you didn't hear me what I said before, it is Bomb by Spag Heddy. This one is probably my favorite Never Say Die released of the year. Like, not even kidding. It's just Spag Heddy. It's just an absolute legend when it comes to just the cheekiness and just power he brings to the songs. This one is no exception because cheekiness is through the roof. He just goes ham on the song. He has fun with it. The song has just a really catchy pattern and just, oh, it's such a good sounding song altogether. But the real thing to appreciate here is just how flippin' creative Spag is with this song. He uses a good combo of heavy basses, screechy basses, drones, like drone sounds or screech sounds, glitches, vocals, vocal chops, and my favorite thing about the song, this dude uses 4 different snares in the entirety of the song. Yeah, it's amazing. Just listen to it with me, and yeah, it's bellissimo. Hold on, just want to touch on the whole cheeky thing again. This is the intro. And now we come to the build-up.
So I'm about to die, huh?
So far we've only heard one snare variant. And these drops just keep going. More variation to boot. And now we are on to drop number 2, which has all 4 snare variants. Here's another one, I believe. Yep. My favorite one out of all of them. Back to the original. Yeah, so I'll go through and cut up the different parts where each of the different snares were, just so you can actually hear. Yep. But oh my gosh, like I said, just absolutely funny, cheeky vibes all the way through, with the changes in bass sounds, the screech sounds, the different, oh gosh, and the vocals popping in who knows where, who cares, the drum fills, just, I don't know what else to say. It's beautiful. Alright, up next we have another producer I just got into this year, who has been going at it with like nobody's business, with release after release being amazing. And that guy is Ray Volpe, with his song Turbo Kid. Ray Volpe, super cool guy. I want to get to know him at some point, but like I said, super chill, funny guy. He always has these weird ideas that he likes to just put into his songs, and this one being no exception, where it literally has like so many different drop variants, it's not even funny. Like there's so many different, I guess, genres that happen in one drop, going from the heavy psytrance in the beginning to the hybrid trap, and then to Brittum, and then I believe back to hybrid trap, and at the end he finishes off with a really nice rock ending, like a rock metal ending, and it's just, yeah, dude's wild. And his sound also is just probably one of my favorite sounds I've ever heard, because it's just this cool, cheeky, screechy sound with like good chunkiness and power behind it. It's beautiful. Ray Volpe, amazing guy. Yeah, Turbo Kid. Here we go. Also, this dude makes really vibey intros. Like, this is literally just... And his vocal sampling is always on point. Here we go to the build-up.
Gotta go fast.
And here's a psytrance. Hybrid trap. It's just all over the place. Here we are to the build-up, or the double drop, I should say. One more switch up. These fake outs. Oh! And just all over the place. And this is what I mean by the rock part. So yeah, Ray Volpe, Turbo Kid. Beautiful song. Up next, and our final song of this video, of my top 10 favorite songs on Never Say Die, we have Ivory once again, and Pierce. I've never heard of Pierce, so... But Ivory and Pierce with F It Up. This song is... Oh, lordy. I know it looks like I'm over-exaggerating literally every song I see on here, but that's the point. I'm over-exaggerating it. It's awesome. All the songs are awesome on here. And like I said, there are some that I do love more than others, but they're just all beautiful masterpieces, and this one being no exception. This song features Pierce, like I said, who I've never heard of before, but I believe I know what his sound probably is just from listening to the song. Maybe. I don't know. Just to like hear the difference between what Ivory usually does and then Pierce coming together. Yeah. But anyway, speaking of the song, this boy features just gargantuan yoinks on top. I know gargantuan yoinks sounds like oxymoron, but these gargantuan like stabs on top with this monster sustain underneath it, which is just driving the song forward. just with all its ever-loving might. I don't like it more than the Samplifire collab, I'll tell you that much. But it is a good Ivory / collaborate song with Pierce, whoever that is. But, yeah, F it up. Ivory and Pierce. Here it is. Also, then, this intro is just... And here we are to the build-up. The scattergun approach, I love it. Here we are to drop number 2. Ivory coming in clutch. Back to Pierce. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Those were my top 10 favorite releases of Never Say Die. But yeah, that is it. There will hopefully be more videos like this to come. I will see what I can do. But yeah, top 10 favorite Never Say Die record releases of this year. My personal opinion, of course. You can have your own. Comment them if you want. But like I said, this is mine. Alright, that is the end of the video, y'all. Hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like and subscribe. And I will see you guys in another video.